how to make sales outside of launch. So you guys know, if you've been following me for any time, like, I love to launch. I love to run my live challenges. They're so amazing. I love to launch. Like, it's so, the energy, the excitement of launching, like, they're great ways to bring in those high dollar cash injections. They're great ways to quickly fill your group program. They're amazing ways to get your business into a place of like that high profitability. They're also great for quickly building and elevating your brand, and also rapidly growing and monetizing your audience. But a launch is not a business alone. We need to build a business around the launch as well. That includes the launch. The launch is going to be a big piece of this, but we never want to get into a situation where we're launch dependent, or where one launch can make or break us. So sustainability is the key to this long-term growth. It's also the key to your state of mind and quality of life. Ideally, we want to make enough revenue outside of launch to sustain the business, and then our launches get to be this icing on the cake, this place where we can just have a lot of fun, create a lot of energy, create a lot of revenue, and and have all things happy, right? It takes time for us to get there, of course. Okay, it takes time for us to get to this place. And until we get there, of course, we're gonna leverage our launches for the biggest portion of that revenue coming in. But as a CEO of your business, this needs to be a huge factor. Making sales outside of launch needs to be a huge focus for you after you get that launch dialed in. Number one, when we're talking about what are we going to sell outside of a launch, is throwdown, right? It's a throwdown, which is your premium level offers. So you should, until you get to a point in your business where you don't want to take on one-on-one clients, keep your so maybe you have a handful of one-on-one clients or done for you clients, right? So keep your premium offers full. That's number one. Premium level offers are, they're really cool because they're super flexible. They're super flexible. You don't need to have anything really mapped out. You can completely customize the offer to the person, right? And it allows you to really get to know your clients. It allows you to kind of maximize the profit that's coming in. How many one-to-one clients you want to create, or you want to keep at all times. So maybe that's, just a handful, like, because again, I'll get into, you guys know me, the core program has to be your main focus. So come up with that number. Maybe it's 3, maybe it's 5, but how many one-on-one clients do you want to have at all times? And then I want you to create a content plan to keep those spots full between launches. Number 2, when we're talking about sales outside of launches, sell Evergreen into your core program. There's no reason that you can't sell into your core program every single day, but you want to think about how you can structure your core offer for that Evergreen enrollment, so that outside of launches, you can still sell into it, right? And that gives you a lot of flexibility. Ideally, you're going to look for that hybrid approach, right? Where you've got the pre-recorded element and then you got the live element of the program. That's the hybrid. That's the sweet spot. That's where we all want to get, right? So the pre-recorded is the knowledge piece. It's the information, and it's the how-to. And then the live piece is the implementation, which is like building that skill set, learning to use the tools that you're teaching them, and of course the mindset and all of that stuff that goes with it. When you think about how can I sell this at any time, you want to think about rolling enrollment. So you can always be bringing in people at point A, and then serving people at all different pieces of the journey until they get to point B. Okay. And so it comes down to accomplish Evergreen enrollment into your core program outside of launch, it's going to come down to 3 things. Number 1 is your onboarding process. So how you're setting up new clients, whether they're coming in inside of launch or outside of launch, how are you onboarding them so that they know where to go, what to do, all of that stuff. Number 2 is the strategy and structure of the curriculum of your program. So that's, you've got all the knowledge, all of the things that you have to teach and information you have to give in between point A and point B, right? And then finally, it's the structure and the container of your program. What that means is the support structure, how you're actually helping them execute that information that you're giving them. So I want you to think about your core offer as a way that you don't have to wait till launch to sell it. If someone comes into your world, maybe they missed your launch, whatever, you can go ahead and whenever they're ready, you can enroll them inside your group program. There's no reason that you can't. Number 3 is I want you to look at your current clients. Customer retention. Okay, customer retention is number 3. Because I know that you're kind of thinking like, when we think of sales, a lot of times we're like, oh, we got to find new people to sell to, But what about our people that we already have? What about our current clients? So customer retention is a huge way that you can sell outside of launch. Inside, outside, like all of it, right? So you can sell to your current clients. If we look at the sale that's the hardest, it's always that first sale, because people don't, they've never bought from you before. They don't know what it's going to look like to work with you. And so the first sale is always the hardest. So as a CEO, a huge focus of your time and effort should be keeping your clients and extending the lifetime value of your average customer. And so I want you to think about how you can actually keep and continue to monetize your current clients. And I want you to actually put a process and system in place for this. So you're already thinking ahead. So when they finish they can buy from no matter where they come from, no matter if they buy low ticket, high ticket, like wherever they come, whatever offer they're in, what happens? What is the system or process for when they finish that thing, right? What's the new problem that they're going to have that they want someone to solve for them? What's that next thing that they're going to be ready for? Number 4 is what is your referral program? So when you think about lead generation strategy and how you're generating leads, creating a referral system and a referral process is like the most underutilized organic lead strategy out there, because you've got this bank of clients who love you, your mission, your message, all of this stuff, and they can go out and make referrals for you, right? They can refer people to you. And if you even if you have just one client, you have enough clients to start a referral program. So when you think about making sales outside of launches, it could be as simple as asking your current clients if they know anyone who has the problem that you can help them solve, right? It can be that simple as an ask. And number 5 is these entry-level offers. Entry-level offers are typically low ticket, right? They're low ticket. So this could be, there's a million different ways you could do it. I love doing workshops, like one-time workshops, kind of VIP days. It could be like a low-cost monthly membership. It could be an SLO funnel, something that is low ticket. So it is an entry point, right? It is an entry point. And these are things that you can sell outside of launch. And you can create different pathways for people to come into your world. You leverage your launch to rapidly build this audience, to make this big audience, create this ecosystem, right? And that's why this is like low ticket doesn't make sense by itself, right? You need the audience first to make these low ticket work, but that you've got this ecosystem now, all these people who came in. And it's always going to be the case. Most of them don't buy, but they do love you. They love your message. They're there for a reason. So you can use entry-level offers to monetize that group of the rest of that group. Entry-level offers should always be strategic, meaning that you're creating them as additional pathways into your high-ticket offer. Again, you're going to leverage your launch to drive a lot of traffic, to quickly build your list, to nurture people, get them really bought into you, elevate your brand, all of those things. So your launch does that front end work for you. And that's like the one that we're always, is a great one. But now in between launches, you can use that audience and you can find out where else they could go on your offer ladder. Now, you don't have to create all of this stuff at one time. You create it in this strategic order. But this becomes like a sustainable, scalable business. And when you have a plan and a system for all of these different pieces of your business, now you can start making sales every day, and you're building up recurring revenue. You're building out, you're monetizing your full audience, and then you don't have the pressure all the time of if this launch doesn't go well, if Facebook does something weird, if something glitchy happens, that is going to take me out of the game. All right, you guys, that's all I had for you guys today. Of course, if you want our help in creating this strategy from your launch and core offer to the other pieces of your offer ladder, you can always apply to join us inside of Funnel Boss Academy, and we'll be happy to have a conversation if that makes sense for where you are in your business. So just let us know. And otherwise, I hope you have an amazing rest of your Monday, and we will talk to you soon.